You ever get fired, and instead of feeling rage or heartbreak, you just smile? Because you know something they don't, something that'll flip their world upside down. Yeah, that was me. The day they handed me that cold, impersonal termination letter, they didn't know I owned the very patent their business was built on. They thought they were kicking out a quiet engineer. But what they really did was set off a chain reaction that would bring the company to its knees. My name's Daniel Reyes. For 10 years, I worked at Calix Tech Innovations. When I first joined, we were this scrappy startup, 12 people squeezed into a space smaller than your average Starbucks. The walls were cracked, the coffee machine screamed like a banshee, and we'd lose Wi-Fi if someone microwaved lunch. But we had heart, we had vision, and we had pulse track. An idea I sketched out on the back of a napkin after pulling an all-nighter. PulseTrack was a real-time logistics optimization system. It could track shipments, predict delays, reroute trucks, all using machine learning. It was my baby, my obsession. And back then, we had no lawyers, no contracts, just trust. So I paid for the patent myself. We shook hands. "Keep working on it," my boss said. "As long as you're here, it's ours to use." It felt fair at the time. Over the next 8 years, PulseTrack exploded. We landed deals with Amazon vendors, freight companies, even the government. By year 5, we had offices in 3 countries. Everyone celebrated the sales team. The marketing guys got bonuses. Me? I stayed behind the curtain, tinkering, debugging, late nights, forgotten birthdays, ramen at my desk. But I loved it. This code, it worked. It helped real people. Truckers, warehouse managers, small business owners. I didn't need applause, just peace. But peace doesn't last in business, especially when the board smells more money. That's when Travis Banks entered the picture. Travis was your textbook modern CEO. Polished shoes, Rolex, MBA buzzwords tumbling out of his mouth like confetti. He didn't build anything, he just optimized. He slashed departments, cut costs, fired the guy who fixed our servers every Christmas Eve. Then, one Monday morning, I got the invite. Performance review, urgent. I walked into a glass office that wasn't mine anymore. Travis didn't look up. "Daniel, thanks for coming. We've reviewed your output. You've been here a long time." Long pause. "We're going in a new direction." No handshake, no thanks, just a folder. Termination letter. Final paycheck. An NDA I never signed. I stared at the letter, then at him. He had no idea. I walked out of that building slower than I ever had. Security followed like I was a thief. I didn't even take my coffee mug. But in my backpack, I had something more valuable. The original patent agreement. Dated, signed, witnessed. I called Morgan, my old college friend turned lawyer. "Hey, remember that patent I registered back in 2013? You mean the one you buried in legal files and forgot about?" "Yeah, they fired me." "Oh, they messed up." Within a week, Morgan drafted a cease and desist. We served Calix Tech with an injunction to immediately stop using PulseTrack. You could hear the panic in the building from 5 blocks away. Clients couldn't access the dashboard. Shipments stalled. Warehouses froze. Investors pulled out. The board freaked out. "Travis," he called me. "Daniel, let's talk. This is all unnecessary." So was firing me. "We can work something out. We're prepared to compensate you." I let the silence sit. "Daniel, be reasonable." I was reasonable when I let your company use my software for free for 10 years. "I didn't know. That was before me." "Exactly. Maybe you should have read the fine print," he begged. But I was done being invisible. After 2 weeks of chaos, Calix Tech settled. $45 million in cash. For a lifetime license. But that wasn't the victory. The real win? I started over. I used a fraction of the money to open a new lab, PulseForge Systems. Hired the engineers Travis fired. Built smarter tools. Open-sourced parts of PulseTrack to help smaller companies. And now, I sleep, I breathe, And I work not for survival, but for purpose. Travis? Fired, gone from LinkedIn, a ghost in the machine. You see, sometimes revenge isn't about yelling. It's not about slamming doors or screaming in courtrooms. It's quieter, smarter. It's sitting back and watching the tower they built collapse on itself because they forgot who laid the first brick. If you've ever felt overlooked, discarded, know this: the quiet ones, we don't bark, we build, and when we bite back, they never see it coming.